Hello students, once again welcome to Bholanathacademy. In this video students, we are going to see the nomenclature halogen derivative. The nomenclature of halogen derivatives. First we are going to see the nomenclature of halogen derivative of alkane. As you know students, alkanes they are saturated hydrocarbons. Alkanes are saturated type of hydrocarbons that we are showing with symbol RH. This is the symbol students we are going to represent alkane. If hydrogen of this alkane is replaced we called as alkyl. This symbol now we are going to read as a alkyl. Okay students. Now what happens students when hydrogen of the alkane is replaced by halogen, we called as, since our name now it is alkyl, and halogen we call as what? Halide. This is the common name students. So halogen derivative of alkanes, common name we call as alkyl halide. Generally we called alkyl halide. In Iupac students, Iupac we name halogen first, so that is called as halo, and since it is derived from alkanes, we write haloalkane. Okay students, this is continuous alphabet. Now here alkyl is one and halide is different. This way you have to name the halogen derivative students. In common we call as alkyl halide. In Iupac system we call as haloalkane. Okay students, example students that we are going to see. First example students, simplest compounds. See, this is the carbon, only one carbon. When one of the hydrogen is replaced by bromine and other valency by hydrogen, so this is the name, common name students. See, this is the methyl, and this halide is bromide, methyl bromide. What will be the Iupac name for this compound students? So we will name halogen first. So bromo, first letter will be always capital students, bromo. The parent is what? Only one carbon, so we call as bromomethane. Which type of alkane? So methane is, it has been derived from methane, so we call as bromomethane, and here it is methyl and bromide. Understanding students? So this is the simplest compound students, methyl bromide or bromomethane, both are the same compound. The hydrocarbons containing, when alkane is containing carbon single bond, so these are the valency students. One of the hydrogen of this alkane is replaced by bromine. Okay, so other valencies as hydrogen. Hydrogen, it is occupying all the valency. Now this is the structure students. This we can also write as a carbon. How many hydrogen this carbon? So 3 hydrogen, CH3, and this is CH2Br. Okay students, what will be the common name students? Now which type of alkyl it is? For which type of alkyl? So we will, in common name we are naming alkyl first. So 2 carbon, that means it is ethyl, and then halide we are writing afterwards, ethyl bromide. Okay students, ethyl is separate and bromide is separate. Now when you are writing Iupac name students, we have to count the number of carbons. So it is parent name it is nothing but ethane. So which type of halogen is attached? Bromine. So we will write bromo. B will be always capital, bromo. Now 2 carbon, 1 and 2, so we call as bromoethane. Ethane will be continuous students. So this is bromoethane, or you can say ethyl bromide. That is, if there is a 3 carbon students, or this is the structure students, hydrocarbons. Now one of the hydrogen is replacing by chlorine. Now other valency is by hydrogen. Okay students, this is the structure. Now in contracted form students, you can also write, this carbon is carbon. How many hydrogen? So 3 hydrogen, CH3. This carbon containing 2 hydrogen and chlorine. Okay students. Now when you are going to name common name students, what will be the common name of this molecule? This is the halogen derivative students. So what will be the name of this halogen derivative? So you should know first which type of alkyl it is, then we are naming the halide. So alkyl halide. So which type of alkyl now? It is a normal propyl. Understanding this, which type of alkyl? Normal propyl. So we will write N propyl. Why normal students? Because chlorine is attached to the terminal of this 3 carbon. So N propyl, this is called as N propyl. And which type of halogen students? Here chlorine is going to be attached to this propyl. So N propyl chloride. N propyl chloride. What will the IUPAC name, students? For that, students, you have to start the numbering to where the halogen is attached. So halogen is attached to this carbon first, so we will write first carbon, then this is the second, and then this is the third. So students, we will name the halogen first, haloalkenes. So to which carbon it is attached, students? Carbon number 1. So we will write 1 chloro, and parent is what? It is derived from propane. So we will write 1 chloropropane. Okay, students. So 1 chloropropane, 1, and this is N propyl and chloride. N propyl chloride. It is also called as 1 chloropropane. Fourth example, students. What happens, students? This is the hydrocarbons contained. This is the alkane containing 3 carbon. Now, students, here the bromine is going to be attached to the second degree carbon. It is attached to the second degree carbon. Now fill the valency, students. So here will be one hydrogen, here CS3. Okay, students. Now bromine is attached to the second degree carbon. Now see how to name, students. Common name we are writing alkyl first. So which type of alkyl, students, here? So this is here this carbon is containing same methyl. So for that, students, we will write iso. Same number of groups if they are attached to the second degree carbon. So we will use isopropyl. Okay, students. So which type of alkyl? It is isopropyl. And then we'll name the halogen, that is isopropyl bromide. So this will be the common name of this molecule, students. What will be the IUPAC name, students? For that, students, you have to start the numbering. We have to do the numbering of these hydrocarbons. So this is the first, second, and this is what? Third. At second carbon, bromine halogen is attached. So we'll write 2 bromo and propane. So this is the continuous name, students, 2-bromopropane. And common name will be isopropyl bromide. Fifth example, students. What happens, students, if the hydrocarbon alkane is containing 4 carbon? Okay, students, this is the hydrocarbons alkane, students, saturated. Now here the halogen is attached. Bromine is attached to the first carbon of this butane. Okay, students. So what is the name of this molecule, students? These halogen derivative molecules. Now we have already attached the halogen molecules to these hydrocarbons. So this molecule will be halogen derivative. Since it is containing carbon-carbon single bond, so we will call halogen derivative of alkane. Now how to name, students? So this is the structure form. So first write down short form, students, CS3, CS2, and bromine. Both are the same, students. Now common name, students. While naming the common name, we will write which type of alkane. Now it is butane, but one hydrogen is replaced by bromine. So this is called as normal butane because the bromine is attached to the terminal carbon. So we'll write N-butyl. This is which type of alkyl? This is N-butyl. So we'll write N-butyl, and then bromine is attached, so we'll write N-butyl bromide. So this is the common name of this halogen derivative, students. Now what will be the IUPAC name, students, which is very important. IUPAC name, students. Here the bromine is attached. That carbon will rename first carbon, then this is second, third, and fourth. So name of this molecule, students, 1-bromo, and it is, since it is derived from which type of alkane? Butane. So we'll write 1-bromo butane. Okay, students. So this will be the IUPAC name of this halogen derivative. Sixth example. Now we are going to see the same carbon if they are attached in this sequence, students. Here now bromine is attached to the second degree carbon. Okay, students, this carbon is attached to the 2 carbons, so we call second degree carbon. Now fill the valency with hydrogen, students. So this is CS3, 2 valence is already occupied, so CS2, and this is CS3. Here will be 1 hydrogen. Okay, students. So what will be the name of this halogen derivative, students? So common name. While you are naming the common name, we are writing the alkyl first. This is the alkyl, students. Now which type of alkyl, students? That is very important. So here, students, when you see the alkyl, students, here because the bromine is attached to the second degree, so this is which type of alkyl, students? This is secondary, because here the bromine is attached to the second degree carbon, so we will write sec-butyl. This whole hydrocarbons, that is alkyl, is called as secondary butyl. Then which halogen is attached? If it is bromine, so we will write secondary butyl bromide. Very simple students. This way you can say, name the common name secondary butyl of these halogen derivative and of alkanes. Understanding students? Now IUPAC name students. For that students, you have to start the longest chain of the carbon to which bromine is attached. So bromine is attached to this carbon. So longest chain, if you start numbering students, so this will be the 1, 2, 3, 4. When you start the longest chain students, when you start the numbering from this side, so this bromine is going to be attached to the second degree. If you start the numbering from this side, from this terminal, 1, 2, 3, 4, here the bromine is going to attach to the third carbon. So we will take the nearest number, smallest number. So here when you start numbering from this side, this carbon will carry second number. So we will write the 2 bromo. Since it is derived from butane, so we will write 2 bromo butane. So this is the IUPAC name of this molecule halogen derivative students. So you can say secondary butyl or 2 bromo butane. So same molecule students you can write. Seventh example students, halogen derivative containing 4 carbon, but the arrangement of the carbon is like this. Okay students, so this is the alkyl students, to where the bromine is attached. Bromine is attached to the first degree, but here this is which type of alkyl students, that is very important. Now fill the valency with hydrogen. So this is CS3, CS3, and here it will be CS2. Now students, how to name this halogen derivative of alkane students? So first we'll write common name. So we are writing alkyl first, which type of alkyl it is now. Okay students, so when this butane is arranged like this students, so here students, when you see the arrangement students, here also you will find this carbon where the methyl is attached, having the, how to name the alkyl first. Understanding students? So which type of alkyl now it is students? Now this carbon is containing same group, so we will write isobutyl. Which type of alkyl now? This whole alkyl is nothing but isobutyl. Iso means same methyl, here also methyl. So isobutyl, this is the whole molecule iso. Now what is remaining? Halogen name. So this is the bromine, so we will write isobutyl bromide. Okay students, very simple way you can represent the common name. Now how to name the IUPAC name students? IUPAC name, for that students you have to start the numbering. Here the bromine is attached to this carbon, we will name first, this second carbon, this is third, or you can say this way. Okay students, what will be the name students? Here the bromine is haloalkenes. What will be the common general name? Halogen we are naming first. So halogen is attached to the first carbon, so we'll write 1 bromo. Now students, at the carbon number 2, if you name like this, again carbon number 2 will contains methyl group. This way also this carbon number 2 will contains methyl. So 1 bromo, 2 methyl. Now longest chain will be of carbon number 3. So 1 bromo, 2 methyl, and this will be what? Propane. Continuous name students, propane. So this is the one name students, 1 bromo, 2 methyl propane. So propane will contains 3 carbon, 1 methyl carbon, 4 carbon. Carbon number 1 to which bromine is attached, that is called as 1 bromo. So 1 bromo, 2 methyl propane is nothing but isobutyl bromide. 8 example of halogen derivative of alkanes. Carbon students having 4 valency. If one valency is by bromine, other valency is by methyl group CS3, CS3, CS3. Now here the halogen is attached to third degree carbon. So at the time, what will be the name of which type of alkyl students? While naming the common name students, which type of alkyl? This in short way students in examination, this is nothing but third degree carbon. So we will write tert butyl. We will write what? Tert butyl. Then bromine is there students, we will write bromide. If it is iodine, we will write iodide. If it is chlorine, we will write chloride. Understand? So this is tert butyl, one name, and bromide. Tert butyl bromide. Understanding students? Sometimes in short form students, this compound can be written as CS3. How many CS3 students? So 3 CS3. So we will write thrice, and this carbon will be like as it is, and then we are writing. So this is the same molecule students, you can represent like this or this. So tert butyl bromide will be the common name. What will be the IUPAC name students? For that students, you have to select the longest straight chain of the carbon. So this way, if you are writing students 1, 2, 3, or this way again 1, 2, 3, this carbon number 2 will contains 2 substituents, bromine as well as methyl. So students, in alphabetical order, B is coming first, so we will write 2 bromo. We will write 2 bromo first, and then 2 methyl. At carbon number 2 students, 2 substituents are attached, bromo and methyl. So in alphabetical order students, B is coming first, then M is coming. So we will write 2 bromo, 2 methyl, and then longest chain is what? Carbon number 3, so we will write 2 bromo, 2 methyl, propane. This is the one name of this IUPAC name, students. So tributyl bromide is nothing but 2-bromo-2-methyl propane. Here the 3 carbon propane and methyl is containing 1 carbon, so 4 carbon. The 4 carbon compound, students, that is tributyl bromide is nothing but 2-bromo-2-methyl propane. See, students, this is the carbon having 4 valency, students. Now all the valencies now replaced by all the valence of hydrogen replaced by methyl group CH3, and here, students, one of the hydrogen is replaced by bromine. What will be the name of this halogen derivative, students? You can also represent this molecule like this, students. This is the carbon. Now how many methyl, students? So 3 methyl. So 3 methyl you can write like this, CH2 and Br. Now, students, how to name the common name of this halogen derivative? So you have to see which type of alkyl it is. Alkyl halide. So which type of alkyl, students? Since this carbon is surrounded by 4 carbon, we will write neo. We will writing neopentyl. Neopentyl will be the alkyl, students, and halide is bromine. So neopentyl bromide will be the name of this halogen derivative of alkene. Understanding, so this halogen derivative name will be neopentyl. What will be the common name, students? For that, students, you have to start the numbering. You have to select the longest chain of the carbon where the bromine is attached to 1, 2, 3. Understanding, students? Now at the carbon number 2, students, 2 methyl groups are there. Now carbon number 1 containing bromine, so we will write 1 bromo. B is coming first, so we will write 1 bromo. At carbon number 2, here the 2 methyl groups are there, so we will write 2, 2 dimethyl. Okay, students, so only this propane is remaining. So 1 bromo 2 dimethyl propane will be the name of neopentyl bromide, students. So 1 bromo 2 dimethyl propane. So here propane will be 3 carbon and 2 dimethyl means 2 carbon. So 5. So this molecule is containing 5 carbon. So our nomenclature in IUPAC is correct. So this way you can verify whether the IUPAC name is correct or not. So 1 bromo 2 dimethyl propane, or we can say neopentyl bromide. The halogen derivative of alkene. Alkenes are what? Unsaturated halogen derivative. Unsaturated halogen derivative. Now what are, students? First example, students, since it is unsaturated, carbon-carbon double bonds are there. So if 2 carbon containing double bond to which halogen is attached, now fill the valency with hydrogen, students. CH2, here is hydrogen. Now what will be the common name, students? See, students, common name in unsaturated alkene, students, halogen derivative of alkene. We will name which type of alkyl. So here the, students, the alkyl is vinyl. We call as carbon-carbon double bond. We always called in common vinyl. And then the halogen name is bromide. Vinyl bromide. Vinyl bromide will be the name of this compound. Now our basic name, students, for that you have to start the numbering, students. So the 1, 2, or this side. So 1 we are not writing, students. 1 bromo ethene. Since this is ethene molecule, students, so name 1 bromo ethene, or bromo ethene, both are same. Understanding this, if the bromine is attached to this is also called as 1 bromo. So bromoethene, or you can say 1 bromoethene, both are, which is nothing but vinyl bromide. It's a carbon, 3 carbon. Okay, students. So here if it is double bond is present here. Now if halogen is attached to this carbon, now fill the valency with hydrogen. Okay, students, and here it is CH2. Now what will be the name of this compound, students? So we will write which type of alkyl. Now since it is alkene, carbon-carbon double bond, students, we will mostly we are representing this as a allele. This is also called as allele, and this is bromine. Halide is bromine, so bromide. So allele bromide is nothing but this way you can write, where the bromine is attached to the sp3 hybridized carbon. So this is called as allele bromide. Which type of alkyl it is now? Allele. This is a common name, students. IUPAC name, students. You have to start the numbering where the double bond is there. So 1, 2, 3. So here the, students, we have to start numbering not from the substituent, because here the double bond is very important. We have to start numbering from this side. So longest chain of the carbon, we have to name the numbering from here. 1, 2, 3. Understanding, students? Now when you see the substituents, students, in IUPAC name, students, it is containing at carbon number, bromine is attached to carbon number 3. So name of this compound is 3 bromo. Since it is 3 carbon, we call as propene. Propene, E-N-E. Okay, students? So 3 bromo propene, this way you have to write. If the molecule is containing 4 carbon, students, here the halogen is attached to this carbon. Now double bond is present in between. So how to name this type of compound? Fill the valency with hydrogen. So this way, students, we are filling the valency with hydrogen. Now, students, IUPAC name students, sometimes they asking, if they are asking this type of molecule only the IUPAC name is required. So you have to start the numbering from this, where the double bond is getting the second carbon. Okay students, here the substituents side we have start naming the. Now what will be the IUPAC name of this compound students? This is nothing but 1-chloro, since it is containing 4 carbons, so bute. And this is the derived from butane. At the carbon number 2 double bond is there, so bute 2-ene. Ene represent the double bond. So this will be the name of this molecule, halogen derivative of alkene. Halogen derivative of alkyne. Alkyne students, alkyne is what? It is also unsaturated halogen derivative. Here the carbon there is a triple bond are there students in alkynes. Example students, first example students, carbon triple bond. Here the bromine is attached here students. Now fill the valency with hydrogen. Here the already all the valency is occupied, so no hydrogen is there students. What will be the common name students? Since which type of alkyl students? Here it is acetylene. It is what? Acetylene. Common name will be acetylene, alkyl name will be acetylene, and this is bromide. Acetylene bromide will be the common name of this halogen derivative of alkyne. Now what will be the IUPAC name students? We have to start numbering from here. So this side also your bromine may attach, so this is nothing but bromo. And which type of, if there is 2 carbon containing triple bond, so we call as ethyne, YNE. So bromoethine, and here it is acetylene bromide. Acetylene bromide will be the common name, and bromoethine will be the IUPAC name. Now here students, bromine is attached to this. Here the double bond is present. Here students triple bond, because we are finding the halogen derivative of ethyne. Now what will be the IUPAC name of this compound students? You have to start the numbering from here. First fill the valency with hydrogen students. Here the 1 is occupied, so 3 hydrogen. Yeah, already all the valency is filled. Yes, okay students. So how will name students? You have to start numbering from this side, 1 2 3 4. If you start numbering from this students, here the bromine is having 4 carbon, so we will require the substituents should get least number of carbons. So this numbering is wrong and this is the correct. So what happens students? The name of this is 1-bromo. Since it is containing, this alkyl is containing 4 carbon, this, so we will write bute, and carbon number 2 there is a triple bond, so we will write bute 2-YNE. YNE is represent triple bond students. So this is the name of this compound, 1-bromo bute 2-YNE, the halogen derivative of benzene. Aromatic, we can say aromatic rings. Okay students, so what happens students? This benzene is also called as arene. It is also called as arene, which has derived from aroma. Understanding students? Now students, you know the example students. So benzene structure students, when hydrogen, see they will contain alternate double bond students. Now everywhere there is a hydrogen, one hydrogen. If one of the hydrogen of benzene is replaced by bromine, the compound is called as arene halide. Aryl halide we call as what? Aryl, and this is what? Halide. Understanding? Or we can say this is the common name, aryl halide students. Now which type of aryl? So benzyl halide. The name of will be what? Benzyl halide. Here the which type of halide students? Bromine. So benzyl bromide. The name of this compound will be what? Benzyl bromide. Sometimes we also call as benzene bromide. Okay students, this is the exceptional rule students. Sometimes they are saying benzene bromide. Now what is the IUPAC name students? For that students, writing what? Halobenzene. So students, which type of halogen is students? We will name bromobenzene. Continuous name will be there students, bromobenzene. So this will be the name students. Here this will be the small letter only. So, and this is continuous, halobenzene, or you can say bromobenzene. Second example students, we can say this is the benzene ring students, which is attached to methyl, and one of the hydrogen of methyl is replaced by halogen. Now what will be the name students? So which type of benzyl students? The common name of this alkyl will be called as benzylic. This is called as benzylic. Then to whom iodine is attached to, we call as benzylic iodide. This is the common name. What will be the IUPAC name students? So we will write halobenzene. So we will write, this is the longest chain of the carbon. Here 2 substituents are attached to iodo, and this is called as what? Phenyl. While you are naming the IUPAC name students, this is the longest chain up. Now this is the parent carbon students. So I is coming first, then P is coming. So we will write iodo, then phenyl, and your methane. This is the nothing but methane. Sometimes there are one iodo, one phenyl methane. One we are not adding, so we write iodo phenyl methane. One name. Here we write benzylic, then halide. So benzylic halide is nothing but iodo phenyl methane. Understanding both are same compound students. What happens if halogen is attached to this and opposite to this halogen if there is a methyl group? Now students, how to name common name of this halogen derivative of benzene? So we'll write students in halogen derivative of alkanes. We are giving the methyl group as a parent, and we have to start numbering from this side. This is the ortho, this is meta position, and here will be what? Para. Understanding students? So we'll name para iodo, and this which type of aryl students? It is called as toluene. This is nothing but in common name we call as toluene. With the IBC name students, for that you have to start the numbering where the number is required. While you are naming the numbering IBC students, this benzene halogen will get always first number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Understanding students? So this is nothing but 1 iodo, 4 methyl, and then benzene. Understanding students? Parent is what? Benzene. So I have to draw the parent first, then at fourth position methyl and one position iodo. 1 iodo 4 methyl benzene will be the IB. Or you can also say, if this is toluene, if you are considered as a toluene, so you have to start numbering from this side 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is also you can say 4 iodo toluene. Understanding? One name is 4 iodo toluene, or you can say 1 iodo 4 methyl benzene. One of hydrogen is replaced by chlorine, and here also one of the hydrogen. Now you are getting 2 halogen. While you are naming students common name, so this will be the ortho, this is what? Meta, and this is so when you are naming the common name students, you have to use the alphabet OMP, ortho, meta, and para. At meta position you have chlorine. So students, at meta also you have chlorine, and this way if you not write students, if you are considering this, so this will be the ortho position, this will be the meta position. Again it is coming. So M dichloro, and your parent is what? M dichlorobenzene. Or what will be the IBC name students? IBC name will be, you have to start the numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So at the carbon number 3 chlorine. So 1 and 3 is containing chlorine. So 1, 3 dash dichlorobenzene. So this is the very important students. I have explained the nomenclature of the halogen derivatives of alkane, alkene, alkyne, as well as what? Benzene. So this is very important for the examination point of view. Whatever they will ask from all the examples I have included. If you like my video, please share it, subscribe it. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. God bless you.